Welcome back to 13 News this morning. We're joined once again with our good friend from the Kansas Soybean Commission, Miss Charlene Patton. How are you this morning, ma'am?
I am great, Jared. Good morning.
Good morning. I am looking and I am excited about this next recipe because it really is a perfect late summer, maybe even headed into fall recipe, right?
It sure is. If you've been to the grocery store or the farmer's market or been to the local orchard, you're going to see an abundance of cherries and peaches. And that's what we're going to feature this morning. And Jared, your daughters are going to love this recipe because we're going to make little baby biscuits to put on top of our cobbler.
Oh, they will love that.
We're going to start with making those biscuits, and you see I've got the dry ingredients already in my bowl, and I'm going to add our soy ingredient, the margarine, into that with the flour and baking powder and sugar. We're going to have just a little sweetness to these biscuits for the cobbler. Cut that with a pastry blender or a fork, and then we're going to add our soy beverage to make a nice soft dough. Then you can either use a rolling pin or pat that to about a ½ inch thick circle. And then with a 1½ inch little cutter here, let your daughters cut all those little biscuits that we're going to make.
I love it.
Set those aside, and now we're going to make the filling. This is an easy recipe for cleanup because we're going to make that filling right in our iron skillet that I'm using. I've put 2 tablespoons of our soy ingredient, the margarine, in there and melded that. And then we're going to add our peaches. We're going to add cherries, sugar, some cornstarch, and cinnamon. Let that all bubble up and get hot and thicken really good. And then we're going to arrange all those little biscuits on the top of that hot mixture. You got to make sure that it's nice and hot and bubbling because that will make it cook the bottom of the biscuits. Once you get those all put together, then put it in the oven. Bake it at 425 for about 25 minutes. Those biscuits will be nice and golden brown. And you'll want to wait just a few minutes to serve it. It's going to be very hot. But Jared, you can put it into a serving bowl and then serve it with a little bit of ice cream on the side if you'd like to. Makes a wonderful dessert for the fall, like you said, or here in August.
You make it look so easy, and it is absolutely beautiful. Tell everyone real quickly and remind them, how do they get the recipes?
Go to kansassoybeans.org. It's our featured recipes for August, or you can also call our 800 number, 877-KS-SOYBEAN.
All right, Charlene Patton, the Kansas Soybean Commission, thanks so much as always, ma'am.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We're back right after this.